My thing is, it seems so, relaxed.
Oh no, if Erica's in here, it's kind of hectic. But when she's there, and it's just me and TJ and the producers.
Did not realize the Prime Joint was still doing his thing.
Oh yeah,
right there. And
I see him. He comes in probably every 3 weeks.
Yeah,
he's like 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Try that for the internet. The password.
I guess we're going on break. 'Cause I got it.
See?
I don't need. You know what this sound like? R. Kelly, You Saved Me. That's my song, boy. R. Kelly, that's my joy. R. Kelly a bad boy too. I love
This
that
song
dude.
does not sound like
You
that.
saved
though.
me, huh?
This song does not sound like that though.
What this?
Yeah.
No, that You Saved Me. That R. Kelly, you ever heard that song before?
I have.
You saved me. You must got a
Sing it, Sabir.
She must got an issue with R. Kelly or something.
No, it's cool.
Huh? Yeah, I said she must have, but it's not just like it's almost, but the way he sings,
I see what you're saying.
the way R. Kelly sings. What phone is that? Which one is that?
iPhone, mine. I hate phones. Though.
I do too. Find a phone booth, man. What's going on? Hey, Griff and I was just. This is actually the other Professor Griff right here. This is Griff gained some weight.
He been saying that since he think that's so funny.
that's Griff.
Since he walked in. No, he is blessing him every time he says.
Listen. We here talking about cell phones, man. We said
Right.
we tired of cell phones, man. We going back to phone booths.
He was like, "Which one is that?" I said, "I don't know, the Mind phone." I said, "Man, bring back the flip phones, like with the snake game."
We going back to phone. We going back to phone booths,
Time
man.
ports 2 ways. That sidekick
Shit,
was
man.
kind of awesome. I was very sad when they stopped making the sidekick. Anyway, that's our barbershop talk. Don't do that. Don't do that.
This is our barbershop talk. Hey, before you ever heard of this brother named? You do comedy, right?
Yes, sir.
You know my man Ron G.
Very well. I know.
I told him I would be in Ron
Atlanta.
G.
He live in L.A.
Let me
now.
tell you something.
A lot of commercials.
No, he's in L.A. He's in L.A.
Yeah. No.
Ron is. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. I go to Chocolate Sundays, right?
Right. It's the
It's a
comedy
comedy
show that
show.
they do
Pookie-
every Sunday.
Pookie runs
been
it.
doing it for 20 years.
20
at
years,
least.
man. Listen, man, this brother is so dope as a comic. He's a Christian comic, and he don't use no profanity in his comedy. You got to check him out. When you go to LA, I'm gonna take you down there with it. He's the host of Chocolate Sundays, but this brother is like, I love his comedy, and he don't use no kind of profanity, and the way he talks about, you gotta watch.
Situations.
Oh my God, it's
Good
been
dude. Always has been.
Good dude, man.
So tell us a little bit about your family.
I have 2. No, married. No, not yet.
Why you sound like that though? You're
What?
not on any dating sites? Can I get you to sign up to blackpeoplemeet.com?
No, I'm not. I'm
just
not.
saying while he here,
I'm not.
a commercial.
I'm not going on there, bro. I don't want this type. I don't want that type of energy, brother. Certain energies.
Good energy. It ain't all bad energy.
I'm good, brother. Trust me. I know about those sites, man. I don't even go to strip clubs, bro.
Me neither, though.
But anyway, no, I'm not married, and I have 2 sons. I have 2 sons, man. Amir and Rel. My sons. What he like?
Is the second one named Real?
Rel.
How you spell it? Rel? R-E-L?
Rell.
Oh, okay, like Lil Rel. I thought you said real.
No,
I was
not
like,
real.
now that is
No, he might take that though. I don't know. My
Real?
son might take that.
That's
I could
right.
do a reality show with my 2 sons. I have fun with those dudes, man.
How old are they?
One just turned 30. The other one just turned 19.
How about that?
And it was so funny.
Dude, you look like you are at the most 29, though.
Nah, brother.
33 from how you
Nah,
talk.
brother. Nah,
You
brother.
got a 30-year-old.
My son just turned 30 May 10th. One in May 10th and one is November the 10th. They 10 years
I'm
apart.
good at guessing. I would have never.
I don't listen. I
would have
don't,
lost.
bro.
on
Listen,
you.
number one, I don't deal with age nor time.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He just went on somewhere else. That's him. He just
Sorry.
went somewhere else.
I'm sorry.
But
I'm-
my
Do you give this information that you have about language and what's happening in our country to your son?
They are, but my youngest one, it's funny with him. He's a little different. Like, he's 19. His energy is totally different. But he's catching it. You know, I every time I go home to Philly, because they're both in Philadelphia. So when I go back home, I always, meet up with them. We spend time together and we talk about these things. But, they're going to get it in due time. Oh, no
Were
doubt.
you in that life growing up? Go ahead, E. I'm sorry.
Train up a child in the way to go, and when he is old, he will not depart. I understand the complexities of some of our millennials and younger people because they're juggling so much information. But I believe if we put the right information in them as
Yeah.
children, and even even when they act as if they're not listening, they really are.
Oh, yeah.
When they get older, they'll go, oh, Dad was telling me the truth, Mom was telling me.
Right. I get, or they going to hit it. I get it now. Oh, that's what Mom meant. That's
Exactly.
what Dad was talking
Yep.
about.
It's
right.
funny because my youngest son is like, it's weird with him because, he was out of my life for like 10 years. His mother moved out of state, spiteful. And he came back when he was 15. He left when he was 5, but he was always with me, even at the radio stations. I would take my son with me. He would do things now, and I'm like, you remember that? Like, he's like, oh, I remember you took me to the station. I would do da-da-da. And I'm like, you remember that?
Right.
He remembered everything that I was doing, and he brings it back to me now and tell me that you were doing all this stuff. And these teachings that I got when I was in the nation, I watched Minister Farrakhan. I respect that man highly.
Yes, sir.
When I watched this man and I met his son Mustafa, and I'm just watching him and learning from this elder how to be a man and be a father, to your children.
Let me ask you this. A lot of our young men are lost, and I believe this is tied to what's happening at home. Fathers displaced, moms misplaced, kids
Mhm.
finding this place. I believe that God has set an order, and I believe our world has done a great job of annihilating that order. Everyone wants to be a boss, no hate to nobody who wants to be that, but my man is in the house that I live in.
No doubt.
How do you rationalize? I know Griff, you do a lot with young men and
Yeah.
you go to homes and stuff and talk to them. How do you feel the men who do have the knowledge can help change the youth, especially our young men in America?
I think Sabir is on the right path. I love knowledgeable people. He's actually in here with some real books, like, you know what I'm saying. Just talking to him off air. I read magazines too, but I'm talking about like he got real books, like books you'd be like, oh, you reading those?
Read those books.
So I think people like him and the fact that he is doing shows like his barbershop talk and that he's producing some movies and doing as long as you can keep educating them in a way they can understand, right, Sabir? Because
Yes.
I know that you can be a heavy person if you wanted to, but why give people all that information when they're not going to understand?
Well, they say that you don't give meat to a baby,
How
So,
about that?
and what happened in the Matrix, they said you don't wake up a mind at a certain age. So what happens, you spoon feed them. And I'll say, instead of us talking at our children, let's talk with the children. So when I'm exactly. So that's why people say, well, we don't even know what you are, how you moved. What's your age? What's your age? What's this? I don't deal with age. I'm talking with you. This is, and that's how I am with my sons. My sons think they're really my brothers, but they're not.
Right.
But we don't get into that. So they'll talk with me about sex. We'll talk about girls. We'll talk about all kinds of stuff. They're like, and this is me every day,
This is where we usually do our get up poll question of the day. And I think you're a really interesting guy. And so I'm sure some of my listeners have questions for you.
Oh, sure.
Call me at 877-242-2426. 877-242-2426. Got some questions for me. You're ready for Sabir. Give us a call this morning. We're all about being better, growing, and learning as much as we can so we're equipped for anything that steal, heal, and destroy.
Yeah.
Amen.
Amen.
That comes from knowledge. So give us a call this morning. All right? Love y'all.
What's your Twitter?
Sabir Bey. Is it Sabir Bey Show?
I'm not even on.
Sabir Bey Show.
How you spell?
SABIRBEY Show. Pretty sure that's what it is.
So then for the next break, we can wrap up that meeting of the guest. We'll take the calls, answer the calls, with the social media information and any last thoughts you want to share.
Okay. You was gonna ask me something too.
Yeah.
You was gonna ask me some crazy stuff. My life.
That life.
No, with your sons. I was gonna ask you with your sons. Like, you know, a man like you seem like his sons would be like, my dad told me this. And I talk to a lot of boys and they don't have father stories. My dad took me here one time, or me and my dad used to laugh at that, or oh man, that was me and my dad's favorite movie. They don't have no stories with them and they dad. Oh, me and my dad love strawberry. Every time he comes to school me, we go get.
My sons love when I come and they say, Dad, can I get like $50? That's my son's stories right there, and nothing else. Don't matter. Let me come to Philly. They be like, come on, Dad. My youngest son is so funny. He's hilarious. He like. They'll be in the room with each other and he'll start hitting on the table like that. Like, you like telling me to give him more money, but he don't want his brother to know. Like, I'm like, dude, come on, yo, I could do a reality show with them dudes, man.
Okay, you want to get in?
They're so funny.
Hold on, real quick.
Yeah, but I let them know. I let them know what I went through because I got shot really two different times. When one was born, I got shot with a 30-30, and then I got shot the 5 times. I was in a life, man. I was in the streets, Philly. That's bad, man. Philly's a bad.
Okay.
You know. I went to L.A. When I first went to L.A., I was in Hawthorne. I said, "What up?" Dude jumped off the wall. I said, "What up, cuz?" I said, "No, bro. Where we from? We say what's up, like how you feeling." Like he said, "What up, cuz?" I'm like, "Ho." He said, "Where you from?" I said,
Jessica, what city are you
back east.
From?
He said, "Where? New York or Philly?" That's the two places they think. New York or Philly, straight up.
You never hear nobody in LA say, "Where you from?" I'm from Maine.
Yeah, you know what I mean. They be like, no. They be like, no. They be like, y'all guys are crazy in Philly.
From New Hampshire, actually, Manchester.
In Manchester, but what's that? Where that's at?
Right.
Is that on the
what's
map?
your first name?
It was cool when I first was a
Frankie?
kid and was on the East Coast, and you could go to all the states you heard about.
You said what? I can't
catch a
understand
subway to
what you said.
Boston,
Did you say
and
Frankie?
Connecticut, and
Yeah.
New Jersey, and New York, and Philly. You know what I'm saying?
Got it.
Yeah, man.
That's like so sweet
Yeah.
to us. Like being from Cali, like oh man, you could really get
Listen,
to.
Frankie, hold the mic.
It's Buffalo and
Yeah,
Locks
man.
is
Thank you.
from
Get up,
where the
morning.
Locks
Would
is
you
where
like
is
to ask a question or comment
where's
this morning?
DMX and the Locks? and all them
DMX,
from?
you know what's funny? The story about
what's your
DMX.
first
You know,
name?
he was homeless in Philly, and he lived like he was
What's
sleeping in
the
a
year
Rittenhouse
Stadium
Square
comes
in
from?
Philly on a bench with his dogs. Literally, he used to sleep on the bench outside.
Wow.
Okay, we
No, like it's crazy. That's why he's the way he is with the dogs.
Yeah, he loved
Like
it.
people don't even understand when he talks about the dog.
Yeah.
That's real. What he was doing.
Okay, y'all, we need to take these calls.
Okay,
Like,
let's rock.
Up first, we have Heaven from Philly. And
Hell, my hometown, Philly in the building.
Heaven is up in 3, 2, and 1.
We got Heaven from Philly online. Good morning, Heaven. How are you?
Good morning.
I like your name.
Thank you.
I love the city you from.
There's a lot of love for you right now, Evan.
Do you have a question for us this morning?
Yeah, so my question is, I have my own nonprofit organization. It's Heaven for All Mankind Foundation. So I wanted to know, this question for Sabir, how did you get notoriety for the thing that you're doing? Because I do like first-time homebuyers workshops, I do like financial literacy in schools, but I'm just not getting as many people to donate or to support my nonprofit. So I know you are preaching and teaching to the people. How do you get people behind you?
Well, the key is, I'm from the Temple of Hip Hop with KRS-One, number one. And I remember KRS-One telling me, bogart everything, brand yourself, be everywhere. Chris will always tell us that, be everywhere, no matter what it takes. I just left Houston to come all the way here, and I'm going right back. So it's like you have to make that way. You have to brand yourself. And anybody in this industry will tell you that you have to constantly be on the grind, no matter what it is. Be at events. Get to events, be there.
And I'll share this with
Yeah.
you, Evan. This is a common problem with people with nonprofits because when you're helping people, you will not always get people supporting you, but you have to be so focused and so diligent to make sure that you reach your goal, that you keep blessing people with or without the notoriety.
Yep.
Because it's about the people, not about the notoriety.
Thank
you so much for calling, Heaven. We appreciate it.
Yeah,
Have an awesome
that is
day.
true.
Yes, thank you. You too.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
You know, she chopped my name
Time
up.
for the get up call. Now let's go to Tanika in St. Louis.
All right, get up poll question of the day. Let's go to Tanika in St. Louis. Good morning, Tanika.
Hi.
How are you?
So, good. Okay, I have a question. Kind of sort of related to what you're talking about. You guys have the guy on talking about fathering. Hello?
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay, so I have a situation that I'm in, and I'm kind of want it all comes down to fathering. So I'm engaged. I was married to this man before. We have 2 children. He cheated, got someone pregnant, and now I divorced him. We years later reconciled, got back together, and now the girl is just, if he goes to see the child, she's like post stuff on Facebook, inboxing my family, like pictures, doing nothing but just creating a storyline behind everything. Oh, he came to my house, she didn't know, and he doing it. So it's like, okay, we're getting married soon. How can he be a father to the child when the mother is causing such havoc, like sending inboxes to my grandmother, literally?
Well, I'll tell you this. There is a consequence to your actions.
That's number one.
Yes, it is. Yes,
number one.
Sometimes, I'm sorry to tell you, there's nothing that you can do about a
Nope.
level of ignorance. And you can have your family block her. But if you and him are strong and you and him are together, relationship requires forgiveness. It requires understanding, but it requires honest communication. You can't do anything about an angry, bitter person.
No, you
That's
can't.
what she is. That's what she is. You have to accept that and move on. Don't let her ignorance affect your love and where you're trying to go and what you're trying to build. He does have to be a father to his child, and it is possible to have a relationship where it is not angry and hostile, but it takes a lot of work and a lot of mature people. I'm going to be praying for you, Tanika, because it's a pretty common issue, but it can change if you are willing to do the work. It is a lot of work, but you guys have to work together.
Stay focused, man.
All right, Tanika, thank you so much for calling. We appreciate you.
Juan, do we have
She
time for
did
another
not
call?
want to hear that from y'all.
I'm glad she said it, because I was going to say,
Yeah, that ain't got nothing to do with it. That's your choice. That's your choice. Yeah, you.
How long before we're back in?
Can we do one more?
Maybe the third call would be a shorter call, and we don't have to play it. Up next, we got Frankie.
You want to play her, TJ?
Well, no, because we're running tight on time.
Got it. Okay.
So let's go to Frankie in North Carolina.
All right. Taking your calls. Let's go to Frankie in North Carolina. Hey, Frankie.
Good morning. How are you guys?
hey, Frankie, what's up, Frankie?
What's on your mind this morning?
I just want to thank you guys for the work that you do to encourage the saints, and we stick to the scripture. And I love listening to the show, and I just want to pray that you guys continue to be a blessing to us as you speak God's word.
Yeah.
And doing God's word and being obedient to everything that He gives to you and you give to us. I'm just really thankful and encouraged every day.
Wow. Frankie,
Wow.
thank you so
That's
much.
awesome.
Yeah,
Thank you so
stay
much.
encouraged, man.
Oh, to give you some information and you blessing us.
On Twitter.
What you say?
Funky Fresh on Twitter.
Oh, we love Funky Fresh. She got the black silhouette profile picture. I know. I'm sorry. That's my friend. All right, TJ saying we gotta go, Erica.
All right, Frankie, thank you so much. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
We do.
Tweets every day.
Tweets every day.
Like Donald Trump.
Every day. Homie.
Do we have time to add her, Juan? Oh, it sounded all right to me. Okay.
Yes.
Her call.
Yeah, Juan said her quality wasn't good, but it sounded
Yeah, it
all
sounded all
right.
right
to me.
over here.
I'm not mad at the other call. I mean, I know it was long.
No, I'm not mad at that. We're gonna play it.
Tanika?
Yeah, we're gonna play Tanika. I was trying to get the third call in too, but I don't think we have time. I'll be right back though.
Where you running to?
That's stupid.
You're running to. What you doing? Oh, man. I'll be back in L.A. the 19th. Oh, my goodness, man. You be getting it in, boy. I got to go overseas. I just was telling my cousin I got to go overseas, man. I might not want to come back. I might not want to come back here.
It's tough. You got a passport?
Yeah, man. I got a passport, bro. No doubt. Passport.
I'd be mad at you if you didn't have a passport.
Come on, brother.
Too intelligent.
Listen,
bro.
bro.
Too intelligent.
You know,
I want.
He was like, lifelong wishes to travel.
For real.
He was like, get a passport. He's like, oh no.
You know
like,
what?
Man.
It was so funny. Like, listen, Simone Parker, Kara's one wife, is the one that pushed me for years because I wasn't trying to get one. It was like, and
Right.
no lie, she would say, "Yo, Sabir, you got to go to Spain."
Yeah.
She would say, "You got to go to Spain and go see it." It's
I
like,
see somebody like you leaning on a pyramid, writing
dude,
journals.
I don't want to go to Egypt. I'll go to Spain, Ethiopia, Eritrea. Like,
You
I
wanna go to Egypt?
don't know, man. There's too many of them other people running around out there in
Hey,
Egypt
Erica?
right now, running
So
Egypt.
we're gonna play all 3 calls. The banter just needs to
sweet.
be quick so we can go right to the calls.
Okay.
Having it first.
Oh yeah, can you give me the? I was talking about the other call. I'll be right back. Yeah, she was, but I need to see.
She got to get the order from how Mark did it.
I like this studio.
I'm going to go get Pastor Jenkins.
Yo,
Yeah, he texted me.
Tom Jordan is right down the hall.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like this studio, Eric.
I mean, I walked down there.
I should come do it.
He ain't doing this thing.
It's time for our get up call to go right to the
They on Hughley Studio across the
We got
hall.
Heaven from Philly on the line. Good morning, Heaven.
Oh, yeah.
Good morning.
I like your name.
Thank you so much.
I know the city you from. A lot of love for you right now, Evan.
Do you have a question for us this
Yeah, I
morning?
know Ron for his whole career. Like, he started in Atlanta.
Yeah,
and he
Ron
went
G is
to LA,
bananas.
and then he got he got a commercial real quick. What's that chick? Checkers. He got a Checkers commercial.
You know they did a. You know they
Launched
was
him
doing
into a
a.
bunch of stuff.
He did a thing called. It was like, remember the thing that Ashton Kutcher was doing. He did something like that.
Yeah, he was
briefly.
on that. The Punked. The
Yeah,
Punked
he
that
did
they
that
did on
briefly.
BET. Yeah. They wasn't. They did it wrong.
Yeah, they did it wrong. I said that. Yeah, so
It could.
it was
Could have
dope.
been. It was. I like the concept was like really good, but they just
like
did.
Ashton
It was
Kutcher.
too.
Be everywhere.
Oh, it's better than Punked. Like it ain't better than Punked.
No,
Like
you can't-
should have
you
just
can't-
said
you
it's
can't
a
duplicate
show.
Punked.
That you might. All that is Candy Camera. You know what I'm saying? Just making it. But to make it.
He had events.
I just felt like they did it wrong. I was like, damn. But they had a lot of comedians and they did it. They did their best, but I just didn't.
When you're helping people, you will not always get people supporting you.
I don't know,
Yeah.
man.
Found him. Okay.
And so diligent.
He did hit me back. I said, TJ coming to get you though.
Blessing people with or without the name. Because it's about the people, not about the notoriety.
They need to have
Thank you
sisters.
so much for
They need to
calling,
have
Heaven.
sisters
We
talk to them
appreciate
for
you. Have
real.
an Awesome day.
Yes, thank you. You too.
Sisters
Thank
that be
you.
going
Bye.
through that.
All right, get a poll question of the day. Let's go to Tanika. And
Let's
St. Louis.
see.
Good morning, Tanika.
Can't go on.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. Okay,
Yeah.
so I have a situation that I'm in, and I'm kind of wanting
Marlon.
it all comes down to fathering.
TJ.
I'm engaged. I was married to this man
I'm sorry,
before.
Juan.
We have 2 children.
Ah.
He cheated, got someone pregnant, and now I divorced him. We years later reconciled, got back together, and now the girl is just, if he goes to see the child, she's like, post stuff on Facebook, inbox with my family, like pictures, looking, doing nothing. but
Social
just
media, boy, that
creating
thing
a
is
storyline
that
behind
destroy a
it.
relationship.
She came to my house, she didn't know, and she doing it. So it's like,
Social media destroy. If you trying to hide,
how can
ooh, that's why you asked me that question. Oh, best believe I'm with somebody. Everybody gonna know that. I ain't hiding it because you try to hide it, brother. It's a
Well, I'll
wrap.
tell you this. There is a consequence.
Seriously,
to his
man.
actions.
That's
This is a
number one.
consequence to his action.
number
And
one.
sometimes, I'm sorry to tell you, there's nothing that you can do about a person's level of ignorance. That you can have your family block her, but if you and him are strong and you and him are together, relationship requires forgiveness. It requires understanding, but it requires honest communication. You can't do anything about an angry, bitter person. If that's what she is, that's what she is. You have to accept that and move on. Don't let her ignorance affect your love and where you're trying to go and what you're trying to build. He does have to be a father to his child, and it is possible to have a relationship where it is not angry and hostile, but it takes a lot of work and a lot of mature people. I'm going to be praying for you, Tanika, because this is a pretty common issue, but it can change if you are willing to do the work. It is a lot of work, but you guys have to work together. All right, Tanika, thank you so much for calling. We appreciate you.
have a good day.
Okay, bye-bye. Thank you so much for your calls. We appreciate you. Thank you, Sabir, for being with us this
Thank you.
Where can people find you on social media?
What is my? It was Sabir Bey Show.
How you spell it?
SABIRBEY Show. That's Twitter. Facebook Sabir Bey, same way. SABIRBEY. Instagram, Periscope, all of it. Google, everything is there, man.
Nice. Well, we appreciate you. For
I
being
appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
on. For your time. Thank you for the information. You know, we like to keep people informed and educated. That's what we do here at Get Up Morning. So anytime you want to holler at us, just give us a call.
I will.
We'll talk to you. All right. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Sabir Bey with us.
Philly in his thing.
Philly in the building, homie.
Philly.
No doubt.
Hey, Get Up Morning.
If you want to take a quick pic.
I'll take one of y'all over here.
Get up.
Excuse me.
Out of darkness, public post.
Ooh,
Got like 6,000.
Out of darkness. What about it?
over there.
I take it over here. Sabir, let me get one of you and TJ.
Where you want to take? Over here?
You take it over
Yeah.
here. That's fine. More is better like.
Always left out of this part.
Are we safe to hug her? I mean, is it safe to hug her?
You can hug TJ.
Okay, that's what's up then. You can hug it. Shoot.
1, 2, 3. Let me get one more over here. One.
Everybody's waiting
2,
downstairs for me.
3. All right, cool.
That's somebody downstairs waiting.
You too silly.
What?
Thank you for coming, sir.
Yeah,
Thank
no
you.
doubt. You gotta come back, man.
That's
I
me,
love
you
this,
guys.
man.
Yeah.
I love this.
All right then, baby.
I love this, man.
Say
My
thank you
dude.
to Erica.
Stay
and
blessed,
then,
man.
You coming out
I
to
need
LA,
to-
man? What you gonna do?
I'm from out there, so I just been out here. I started comedy in
Everybody-
DC and in Atlanta, and I just moved here a year ago. So.
Everybody from LA moving out here, man. You know, Michael Collier just moved out here.
Michael
Yeah.
Collier.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
out here.
yeah. He moved out here. He moved out here 2 years ago.
Everybody's moving
Like
out
a
here,
year and
man.
a half. Like
That's crazy, man. It's all
It's
right.
opportunity. It's,
For real,
you know,
the heat is insane.
The heat is insane, my brother.
So,
the
peace, man.
heat is insane is an understatement.